I know there's a lot of ongoing curiosity to get to the bottom of what all of this is.
Public Safety Minister Marco Mendicino sharing an update Tuesday on the search for those 3 unidentified objects shot down in recent days by U.S. fighter jets over Canadian and American airspace as part of a NORAD mission. The joint search effort is still underway, he says, to find the debris, including on the ground in Yukon and in Canadian waters of Lake Huron. Weather and rugged terrain complicating the hunt.
First things first, let's hope that they can find the objects. Once they can find the objects and the debris of those objects, then there can be a forensic analysis about exactly what they are, what their capabilities are.
White House National Security spokesperson John Kirby, though, shedding new light on what the mysterious objects may possibly be.
These could be balloons that were simply tied to commercial or research entities and therefore benign.
Kirby stressed that U.S. intel assessment is preliminary. He also says so far there's no indication the 3 are tied to China's spy balloon program. The U.S. Navy has now collected a significant portion of the suspected Chinese spy balloon that was shot down off South Carolina on February 4th, according to American defense officials. As for those 3 unidentified objects, their origin is still trying to be determined.
I want to caveat that we haven't found the debris. We're still doing the best we can with the observations that were made by the pilots, with the flight profile data that we have tried to collect.
This seems to me, on the balance of probabilities, to be a concerted intelligence collection activity by one or more of our adversaries.
Retired Major General and former NORAD Director of Operations Scott Clancy telling Breakfast Television such activity is not new.
Should Canadians be concerned? This is just an indication of activity that for the time that I was in Alaska as the deputy commander up there and directing operations for all NORAD is indicative of what our adversaries are coming against us all the time. The Russians fly into our airspace and identification zone routinely, and they're not there to look at the whales.
China has rejected U.S. surveillance allegations and is accusing Washington of illegally launching balloons over Chinese airspace. And new Tuesday, U.S. senators received a classified briefing on the aerial objects.
95% of what was discussed in that room today can be made public without compromising the security of this country.
The American people need to know more so they'll have more confidence in our national security.
Lawmakers from both parties are demanding more transparency from the U.S. president. Melissa Duggan, City News.